Hey everyone, it's Sarah with the Stronghold Freedom Foundation, here with another riveting instructional video. So we're rolling out a brand new tool that is going to help you write emails to your elected officials. Now I know that the last video that I shared had a lot of steps, it had a lot of copying and pasting, it had a lot of switching between windows. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how easy this is, but we'll see. So we're going to be putting posts up in the Facebook group that are going to lead you directly to the page I'm going to show you, but I want to show you how to navigate to it just in case you can't find that link for some reason. So from the home page, you're going to scroll down here to the advocacy block and you're going to click learn more. And then from the advocacy page, you're going to want to scroll down here to contact your legislators. And that's going to bring up the page you're looking for. Now it has a lot of information on it. I'm going to scroll down here to the very bottom to these two blocks. And the reason is because you're going to need to know who your legislators are or your elected officials are. And I know I talked about that in the last video. So I think I talked about using my reps in the last video. And this is a great way to just look up the names of your elected officials and it'll show you everyone from the local to the federal level. But for the form I'm going to ask you to fill out, you need to know your congressional district. And if you don't know the district number, then you need to go to GovTrack. And GovTrack is a really great tool that allows you to enter your address. And I'm going to enter an address from Florida for demonstration purposes. Or you can click this button that says I'm at home, use my computer's location. And once you've entered your address, you just click Find My District. Now, it's going to show you information similar to what you'd see on My Reps. It's going to show you a map with where your house is at, and it's going to show you your senators and your representatives. GovTrack is actually pretty cool because you can actually click this link and it'll take you to a place where you can get alerts when your representatives vote for something or don't vote for something, and you can track bills as well. It's up here. But this is the information we want for our purposes for this video. We want to know that we're in Florida's 1st congressional district. So this is where your district number is going to show up, is right here. So we're going to go back to the page and scroll up just a little bit. I'm going to talk about this block now. So if you're like me, you want to know what those letters say. You don't want to just send an email that you don't know what's in the body of it. So if you click on this link, it's going to take you to a page that's going to show you those emails. And these are obviously just mocked up ones with John Doe from Houston, Texas, but it shows where your personal paragraph goes. And the rest of this is, on the left is the K2 veteran, and on the right is the citizen letter. And it just kind of shows you what they're going to get in the email. I'm going to also show you that here in a minute, the finished email. I'm going to have it send it to myself. So you're going to scroll up here. This is where the letters are at. So to send, I'm going to show you the K2 veteran letter because there's a couple extra steps in it, or a couple extra boxes to fill out. So we'll fill out the K2 veteran letter. So this is the information. This is the form you're going to fill out. And there's a little disclaimer at the top to remind you that you need to make sure that all your information is correct. You can't make changes once you hit submit. You need to remember that you're going to send 3 of these. So you're actually going to fill this form out 3 separate times. You're going to send it out to 1 to each senator and 1 to your representative. So this is how you do it. So we're going to start by looking up an elected official. And all this does is it kind of does a lookup on a spreadsheet that we have attached to this form. So you're going to enter your representative type. If it's a representative, you're going to type R. If it's a senator, you're going to type S. You need to make sure it's in a capital letter. It will give you an error if you don't. I'm going to do the representative first. And then you need to enter your 2-letter state abbreviation in capitals. Mine is Montana, MT. If you're not sure of what your state abbreviation is, there's a link right here that will take you to that. Your state abbreviation must be in capital letters. I'm going to remind you of that a couple times. And then you're going to enter your two-digit district number. Montana is one of a handful of states that are listed right here, and territories, that only has one representative. And for those states and territories, you need to enter 00. Now, if your district is 1 through 9, like Florida's first district, like I showed you in the lookup I just did, you're going to put a 0 in front of it. So 01, 02, 03, 04, etc. Now, for senators, you're going to make this is going to be S, and you're going to put 01 the first time you fill the form out to send it to a senator. And then when you go back to fill it out the second time for a senator, you're going to fill out 02. So you're going to have two senators, 01 and 02. They're not listed in any particular order. They're, there's one's not better than the other. I don't remember if they're alphabetical or if they're just random. I'm not really sure on the list. That's just how I did it. So that brings you to step 4. And step 4 is probably the easiest step in the lookup. If there's 5 characters, which there are, RMT00 right here, you just click this button. And that's all you have to do. Now, you'll get a little green, fields have been autofilled. If you get a red X or any other message, it's probably because you didn't use capital letters. Go back up here and just double check to make sure you use capital letters and that you added your two-digit district number correctly. Now, once you get the little green check mark and everything is good, you're going to go down here and just double check this information. So it won't let you change any of it, but double check it. This is my representative, Greg Giaforte, member of the House of Representatives from Montana's at-large district. He's a Republican. This is his staff member's name. Now, we're going to fill out our information. Make sure if you turned your cap locks off for that top part, that you turn it off now, and we're going to enter our information. I'm going to enter David's information as an example. So you're going to enter your name, your address, Kyla, Montana, and your phone number. And I'm going to put in my email, my Stronghold Freedom email. I can type it correctly. And I'll show you why here in a second. Now, here's the parts that are different from the citizen letter. So you're going to enter your time spent in K2 in months. And you want to just put the number. So don't try to type months. It only allows 2 characters. So I'm going to put 24. And then here's where you enter your service branch. Now it has all the service branches. It also has civilian contractor and federal employee. You're going to choose one of those. Now this is where you enter a paragraph, and you have a choice. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, and we strongly suggest that you do, write a short paragraph about your personal experience at K2. If you have health issues and you want to share, we suggest that you include those as well. Now, since you have to complete the form 3 times, our suggestion is that you do it in Word and then copy and paste it into the form. So I've written a little paragraph about Dave, and I am going to select it, hit Control-C, and Control-V. That's the only time you really have to do any copying, pasting in this form or this sequence. Now, go on down here. I want to point out here, there's no character limit here. You can type as much as you want, but remember the KISS principle. You don't want the letter to get too long. They're not going to read it all. So the next block is to type your full name. This is your signature. So however you would normally sign your signature. So David signs it David A. Perner. You'll see why in a second. And now here's a spot for you to upload a picture of yourself at K2. And we suggest you do that. So I have a picture of David in front of the K2 sign. And we're just going to You just click on it and drag it and drop it into that box, and it'll show up right here. And you click begin upload. And once this bar turns green, you're all set. And you can scroll down. Now here's another reminder. Once you click send your email now, the email will be sent. You can no longer make any changes. Is your representative or senator listed the one for where you live? Is your information correct? Did you include a story? Did you upload a picture? So I would just scroll back up here really quickly and make sure that everything's right. And then go back down here. Now click send your email now. You're going to get this that says thank you. Your email has been sent to your representative. Make sure that you send another email to your senators or your representative. Now I'm going to go to my email. I actually had that sent to myself. I have it set right now to send it to me instead of sending it to the representative, just because we're doing this so I can show you how to do it. So this is what they're going to get. And as you can see, here's David's information. Here's a block about, hey, this is to the Honorable Greg Giaforte. And that's just a title, by the way. I know some of them may seem less than honorable. Member of the U.S. House of Representatives from the district. Here's their name of the person that we sent the email to. And then here's the body of the letter. There's some links in it. You're going to get a copy of this as well, but this is what they're going to see. Now, as you scroll down here, here's the paragraph that we added right here. That's our story. And then here's where we signed it. I made a separate place where it's your signature. And then here is your name, your address, your email, your phone number, your email. And here's where your picture's attached. It comes as an attachment that they'll download. So here's the picture of David in front of the K2 sign. We'll go back to the email really quickly so I can show it to you. And finally, the last thing I want to show you on this email is that there's a letter. The letter that we had to attach from PJ is right here. So the letter, a letter similar to the one we attached before, is here from PJ. And that is all you have to do. That's the whole process. It's done. You do this once for each senator and representative, and you're done. I know it's shocking, isn't it? If you have any questions, as always, you can send me a direct message. You can send me an email. Give me a call. However you want to get a hold of me. Send up smoke signals. But I hope that we've made this easier. They made this process easier so that you'll be willing to write your representatives and tell them about the legislation that we want to push. Thank you so much for your time. I know that it's kind of a long video, and I really do appreciate you taking the time out to watch it. I hope you have a really great day.